Good evening and welcome to H.O. Clemens Arena as we are set for the opening tip tonight. Tim Stubbs, glad to be here with you, UAPB and Jackson State. And we are underway. The Golden Lions and the Tigers set to do battle here. Always a good rivalry between these two. And a turnover right off the bat here by Jackson State after they win the opening tip. Rayford Worsham, 6'4" junior, stepped on the sideline, and here on senior night, the Golden Lions set to do battle with Jackson State. We got senior guard Tevin Hammond, along with Giovanni Robinson, Jovan Love, Hanley Jr., and Mosley, the starting five for UAPB. For three, right side on the right wing, rather, is off to the mark. No good by Mosley, and Jackson State controls the rebound. They have the ball in the backcourt here. Specs running the point, left side to Worsham. They're working around the perimeter, back to Specs on the right side. They quickly get it inside of the big man Crawford. Or check that, Middleton. And flashing for the steal, Mosley got a hand on it. And now knocked away and stolen away in transition. Mosley going to get called for, let's see. The shot clock did not reset properly. So that's what the stoppage in play was. It'll be UAPB basketball, no score, as we're just underway here. Waiting on the shot clock to get figured out. Now they got the game clock running down. They're trying to sync it up. Apparently, I don't know. Hammond, it looks like it's going to inbound it as they try to figure out what happened with the shot clock. The shot clock went off. Now they're going to bring the players over to the bench area. Kind of get a free timeout here with this. So a little bit of a delay to start this one. You may hear me snapping a few pictures here tonight as well. So don't be alarmed. Jackson State won the previous matchup earlier in the season between these two. So the Golden Lions trying to earn a split. So Hanley will inbound it to Hammond, and with that we are ready to resume play here. Hammond's got it out high, left side to Mosley. Backdoor lob going for Hanley on the alley-oop, but didn't work out. .23 to play, just underway here. No score. UAPB Jackson State. Step back, Middleton's 15-foot jumper in and out, no good. Here in transition. It's going to be Mosley. Mosley flying in the lane. Shot partially blocked. Now taken away by Jackson State in transition. The layup no good by Worsham. But the stick back is there for Janarius Middleton. 2-0 Jackson State. Love the kick out to Hammond. Back and forth they go. Pass deflected. Hanley's got it. In the corner now. Dribble drive. And to say hello to a couple former Golden Lion players behind me. It's Mosley for three. Yes, sir. And he brought us some good luck. Terrence Calvin coming by to say hi. Of course, he was on that tournament team 2010, the leader of the team, the point guard. 3-2 our score. 17-17 to go. Mosley, the senior from Marion, Arkansas, hits the three. And the Golden Lions on the board and their first lead. Foul on the play. That was on Hammond. Team foul number one, of course, his first. Step back, Bolden tries to throw it back out, nobody home. Turns it over, so the Golden Lions will get it back. They quickly inbound it. Hammond getting to wear some special shoes here tonight, it looks like. Some very bright colored shoes. Guess on senior night you can get away with that. Same thing for Mosley. The blow by gets called for the walk. Both of the senior guards with their own flavorful colored shoes, different than the rest of the team. Guess maybe signifying the seniors. Mosley's got some green Nikes on, while you have some blue, stylish, light neon blue color for Hammond. Long three is good from the right wing for Javaris Brent, sophomore out of Jackson, Mississippi. 5-3, Jackson up by 2. Here's Love, faces the basket. He'll take the 17-footer and hits. Jovan Love hits the jumper, and we're tied at 5. Golden Lions applying some pressure here. Specs gets it across midcourt. Driving in the lane, Middleton goes up and lays it off the glass and good. Middleton now with 4. 6'8" sophomore from Greenwood, Mississippi. In the lane, going up with the left hand, and Hammond gets just enough to go off the glass and in. Tied at 7. 15:40 to play first half. Down low, Middleton again trying to kick it out. Good hands by Robinson, knocks it out of bounds, and that will send us to our first media timeout of the ball game. 15:37 to play first half. UAPB 7, Jackson State 7. Right back in a moment.
You feel it from the moment you enter our campus. It's a legacy of greatness. We are the Golden Lion family, committed to innovation and truth. We all come from different places, but now call the Pride Lands home. Whether it's the sciences, arts, or business, we're shaping the minds that one day will reshape the world. The University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. Become a part of the pride.
Tied at 7, 15:30 to play. UAPB Jackson State. Jackson State with the basketball here, working it right side. Worsham back to Specs, top of the key. Pull up, long 2 is good, foot on the line. 9-7, Jackson on top now. Hammond with the basketball, holds it out high, takes his time. Now right side, Mosley, little ball fake. Trying to cross over Specs, now in the corner, it's gonna be Robinson. Thought about the 3, now to Love on the right block. Backs his man down, little turnaround jumper from 10, no good. Rebound Middleton, Jackson State clears it. Will come the other way, leading by 2. 9-7. 14:35 to go here in the first. Good pass, Middleton to Bernard. His little turnaround is not gonna work because he traveled. Hammond with the basketball, left side, back to Hanley. Now back to Hammond, looking down low, nothing there. Hanley will take the jumper, long 2, maybe a 3, but he missed it. Brent will set it up to Specs. They'll work it back and forth. In the lane, a little up and under off the glass is good for Bernard. 11-7 now, a 4-point lead for Jackson State. Robinson turns, spins in the lane, shot up from about 8, no good. So Jackson State comes away with it, 13-39 and counting, leading UAPB by 4. Specs top of the key here. Turn around, Middleton from about 8, no good on the left block. Battle for the rebound, Middleton gets it back rather and sticks it up and in. It's 13-7, a 6-0 run here. Hanley passes up the 3, drives, and a and-one opportunity here as he left the floor just outside of the right block. A blocking foul called on Jackson State. The layup was good and a chance for a 3-point play. Foul's going to be on Middleton, his first, team foul number 1. Robinson and Love check out, and Berry and Whiting are in the game for the first time. Free throw is good. 3-point play for Hanley. Stops the 6-0 run there by Jackson State, makes it 13-10. Jackson with the basketball up 3 here. Right side to Brent. Set it up. Picked up by Mosley. Now top of the key to Specs. He runs the show there. Brent, a long 3. Too strong, no good. Gets his own rebound. He jacked that one up from about 30 feet. And it was true, but a little too long. But it was right on the mark. Trying to dump it down low. Good hands by Berry. Nearly come up with a steal. Gets another block. He's active. And a foul is going to be called on Jackson State, as Berry comes in with some energy off the bench defensively with a deflection and then a block and a steal, and then he's fouled. So 12:26 to play. UAPB will get it back down 3 here, 13-10. And we got another shot clock issue, and the team fouls say 15 apiece right now, so they got to fix that on the scoreboard. Mosley set to inbound the ball. He'll do so to Hammond. Hammond's got it out high, picks up his dribble, needs some help, gets it left side to Hanley. Now in the corner to Mosley. They're working around the perimeter here. Picks up his dribble. Hanley needs some help. Gives it to Berry, right back to Hanley, and now Hammond's got it. Here's Hanley, strong drive, took a little contact and gets the little floater to go from 10. 13-12 now. UAPB cuts it to 1. 11:45 to play as we approach the midway part of the first half. Bolden kicks it out. Specs, his little floater, and he's going to be fouled, that time too aggressive by Berry. It's going to lead us to a media timeout. 11:27 remaining here in the first half. Jackson State 13, UAPB 12. Right back after this timeout.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. And now she's holding on for dear life. Her kids can see she may have broke her knees. They still love her though she looks like she's attacked by killer bees. I'm allergic, prune beauty. don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
.27 to go here in the first half. 13-12, Jackson State by a point. They're at the foul line as we resume play here from H.O. Clemens Arena. Yetra Specs, 5'10" point guard, a sophomore, 160 pounds, out of Monroe, Louisiana. Early shooting in this ball game, pretty much even, 6 of 11 for Jackson State, 5 of 12 for UAPB. Eight to 4 advantage on the board so far by Jackson. They've turned it over 4 times, UAPB twice. Specs makes both free throws. He's now got 4 in the game. Thaddeus Hanley, the leading scorer for UAPB, with 5 so far. Hanley top of the key, Hammond, now left side, Mosley. Kick out, rise and fire for 3. Hammond halfway in and comes out. And knocked out of bounds by UAPB, I believe. Let's see, they're going to say last touch by Jackson. That ball was literally halfway in and it barely slipped out. Deep pass on the inbound. Back to Whiting here. Oh, they're going to try to trap Mosley. That's a bad idea. The lob, the finish. Hello. And you could just see Mosley, his eyes lit up. You want to come trap me? I will go around that so fast. And you just played right into our hands with an easy lob and the big jam by Hanley. And now Mosley got his hands on it and going to come up with a steal here. Whiting in transition, going to hold up, gets it to his guard, Hammond. UAPB within 1. Out of bounds off of Jackson State. Not sure who 31 is. Don't have a 31 on my roster. There's another good look at it. The lob and the jam. Archie Howard underneath the basket on that shot. Long 3, Mosley. In and out and back in again. Yes, sir. The friendly roll for the senior on senior night. UAPB back on top. He's now got 6 in the game. 17-15, his second 3. 10 minutes to play first half. Golden Lions by 2. They trailed 13-7, now they're on top by 2. There's a little floater in the lane, no good. And Hanley will get the loose ball rebound. Push it ahead to Mosley here. He'll rise and fire for 3 and got hit as well. He was looking for a 4-point play, and I don't blame him. He's feeling it. Stop on a dime, and Jax went up from about 25 and knocked it in. He's got 9, and he is hot tonight. That could be a jump ball. Let's see. Now they let him play. Loose ball is going to go to Jackson here. Little fadeaway off the glass from 12. Nicely done by Bernard. It's going to be a reach-in foul, and we'll see who 31 is, since he is Robinson, it looks like. Dontavian Robinson. He's wearing 31 tonight, but they've got him as number 11 on the roster. It helps because Jackson State has the names on the back of the jersey, too. Whiting cross-court pass to Robinson for three. Yes, sir. And the Golden Lions, they're streaky at times, but they are shooting it well tonight. 22-17. Another three. That one in the corner. UAPB by 5. Little floater from 10 in the lane, no good by Specs. Gets it back, misses again, but there's Middleton to clean it up for the two. 22-19. Now they change it to 23-19 and give Robinson the three, which he just hit a moment ago, but they're a little slow on counting the threes tonight at the scorers table for some reason. So it's 23-19. With 8:10 to go, a whistle and a foul is called. Mosley was fouled, and George Ivory is furious at his rebounding, and he's getting right in the mustache of a couple of his big men. He's got that grit and stare and look on his face. He's not happy, to say the least. Mosley, the senior from Marion, Arkansas. First shot is good. Leading scorer at 18 points a ball game. He's had a fantastic senior season. And he makes both. 24-19, so UAPB's turned a 6-point deficit into a 5-point lead with 8 minutes to play in the first half. Brent, the southpaw, will crank up another three, and he's shown he can shoot it from deep. That's his second one he's made. And he tried one even further than that as well. There's the crossover, trying to dump it off to Floyd, and it goes off his knee and turns it over. UAPB leads by 2, 24-22, 7:40 to play first half. Jackson State with the basketball. Worsham down low, nice pass. Middleton reverse layup is good. How pretty was that? Good ball movement there, and Worsham, the big man at 6'8", able to contort his body and get a reverse layup on the baseline. That was not easy, and we are tied at 24, 5-0 run here for Jackson. And air ball on the three there by Robinson. Jackson State will come away with it. Worsham left side to Middleton, back to Worsham. Cross-court pass to Specs. Turn, spin, step back, 17-footer, no good. Rebound, Parker ahead in transition. Robinson lays it in. And Jackson State not happy. Wayne Brent, second season head coach, calls a timeout. We'll keep it here, 6:46 to play. .46 to go here in the first half. And let's take a look at Robinson on the run out, an easy two. A different lineup on the floor here. You got Mosley, Whiting, Parker, Hanley, and Hammond in the game for UAPB. Brent will bring it up, the big southpaw. He's a big guard, 6'3", 195, and he'll crank up another three, and this one was on the mark, but he missed it. With Whiting flying in, maybe got just a piece of it. But Brent is not bashful. He is going to crank it up from deep any chance he gets. Foul on UAPB on the rebound on Chauncey Parker, the 6'8" junior from West Memphis. Here's the lob inside to Middleton, turnaround one-hander right at Parker, and it goes. 27-26, UAPB by 1. Here's Whiting, top of the key here, puts it on the floor, the handoff to Hanley. Now Hammond. Back to Hanley, 10 to shoot. Here's Mosley in the lane. Little contact there by Middleton, that's a foul. Let's see if they're gonna get him shooting or not. And he is, so Mosley able to get in there with the big fella Middleton and picks up his second. Media timeout will step aside, 5:54 to play first half. UAPB 27, Jackson State 26 here on senior night.
Oh, look, a redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it.
I know. Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Mosley at the line here as we resume play. Off to a good start here tonight. 10 points already here in the first half for Mosley. Actually, he's got 11, now 12. He's 3 of 4 from the field, now 3 of 3 from three-point range, and 3 of 3 from the foul line now. Also has 2 assists in 14 minutes of action. Now we got another stoppage in play, something over here with the scorer's table. (28-26). UAPB leads by 2 here, 5:54 to play here in the first half. Five team fouls on Jackson State, just 3 on UAPB. Far cry from what we had in the first game and the women's game. Nearly 60 fouls were called total. (29-26) after Mosley knocks in both free throws, and he's got 13 first half points. And there's an and one for Jackson State. Kevin Bernard, 6'5" junior from Napoleonville, Louisiana, makes that one and gets the foul called as well. He's got 6 points here in the first. And he makes the shot. Tied at 29 here. Cross-court pass to Mosley. They get out of him quick, 3 for 3 on his threes. Here's Hammond going baseline, trying to get it to Hanley on the other corner, and tipped out of bounds by Specs, rather. Inbound to Whiting, and again it's Hammond. Ball reversed in the corner for 3. Mosley comes up short and out of bounds. Going to stay with UAPB, I believe. His first miss from three-point range. 5:14 remaining. The inbound, Hammond, he'll take the 3. It's short, tipped around, and loose ball is going to go to Jackson State here. Specs picked up by Hammond across midcourt. Now Robinson back to Specs. You got some players for Jackson State with the name on the back of their jersey, and some of them don't. Specs and Worsham do not have the names on their jerseys, and they both started. Tipped and stolen away here by Hammond. Left side, Mosley for three. Not this time, so he's missed 3 in a row after making his first 3, but he'll keep shooting it. Here's Whiting, now to Hammond. And they almost got Trent on a little cut there in the lane, but decided not to pass it. Here's Hammond. He wants to go all the way. Good pass to Barry, and he goes up for the two-hand smash. Hammond with a beautiful penetration and dish, and Barry throws it down. 31-29, UAPB leads by 2. Up and under move, good ball fake, but missing the shot was Bernard, and out of bounds to UAPB. Good defense. 3:53 to go, should have a media timeout coming up here. Let's take another look at the dunk as we go to break. The dish by Hammond, and the big two-handed finish there by Barry. We'll step aside, 3:53 to play. 31-29, UAPB leads by 2.
Seven 7,000 high school students drop out every school day. Let's catch them before it's too late. To start helping students in your community, visit boostup.org.
3:53 remaining here in the first half. 31-29, UAPB up by a deuce in the basketball. Got a Hanley Jr., Hammond, Loves back in the game, Robinson and Mosley for UAPB. Pretty much their starting 5. Up by 2. 3:45 to go first half. Here's Hanley outside of the right wing. Dribbles it towards the top of the key here. Picks up his dribble. Now Love's got it. Faces the basket. Love, little stutter step jumper, air ball, but nicely done here by Hammond. The offensive rebound. He faked like he was going to dribble at a baseline. He turned around and nobody was home, so he laid it off the glass for the easy 2. It's a veteran move right there. 33-29, UAPB by 4. Bernard passes up the jumper, now to Specs. Brent out high, thought about the shot, but closing out quickly was Hammond. Here's Bolden. Kind of too much dribbling in the lane there. Love takes it away in transition. Love to Hanley, right wing. Hanley off the bounce now, holds it out high. Point guard Hammond will come out high to pick it up. Hands it back off to Hanley. 15 on the shot clock here. 2:30 to go before halftime. Hammond off of a screen, little hesitation dribble in the lane, the kick out. Rise and fire 3, no good for Robinson. Had a good look at it. Got to knock that one down. Would have been well executed, but it just didn't go down for Robinson. But a good look at it. Step back jumper and air ball here by Bolden. UAPB comes away with it. Hammond in the lane, absorbs some contact, no call. As he hits the deck, wanted the foul. Brent in transition for 3, rims out, no good. UAPB with numbers here. Love off the glass, no good, but he's going to shoot 2. First one is good. One more coming up. And stoppage in play here. With 1:40 to go, and let's see what we got. 34-29, UAPB leads by 5. Not sure what the holdup is. Too many of these long delays in the game. Now I think we're ready. 1:37 to go before halftime. 34-29, 5-point lead here for the Golden Lions. Here's Brent, little ball fake. Now right side to Specs rather. Left side to Brent. Picked up by Hanley. 14 on the shot clock. Specs has it. Now back to Brent. They're very patient here. Worsham, dribble drive, goes up strong, and Love was going up for the block, and he actually hit his hand on the rim really hard, going to block the basketball. Knocked out of bounds with 5 on the shot clock. They're going to say off of Brent, or off of Love, rather, but I don't really know if he got the ball. Is just throwing up a wild shot there. They're going to get a travel call on Bolden. .107 to play before halftime. And step back 3 is good for Robinson. Giovanni Robinson knocks it in. UAPB leads by 8, their largest lead of the game here, 37-29. 38 seconds left. Step back 3, another air ball by Bernard this time. Out of bounds off of UAPB. And they whistle and a foul. A couple of free throws coming up here for Jackson. It'll be Pierre Crawford. Second shot is good. 37-30. UAPB can hold for the final shot, and that's what George Ivory wants to talk about. Playing with house money here. We're already up a touchdown, and let's talk it over. Try to get the final shot here and go up by at least 7, if not 9 or 10. Got 32 seconds left, and good timeout called by the veteran head coach George Ivory, now in his 7th season as head coach at UAPB. All SWAC guard, 1988 with Mississippi Valley State. Assistant coach is Kenneth Broyles in his 6th season. Graduated UAPB 2003, Jarvis Gunter, his 2nd year, and Jarvis graduated here back in 2008. Richard Dale Cannon, his 1st year, he played basketball at Mississippi Valley State. 32 seconds remaining. UAPB leading 37-30. And let's see how Jackson State wants to approach this here with full court pressure on the inbound. Inbound it to Robinson. Cross court to Hammond. Hammond really got bumped there. Could have been a foul. Love's got it. Now they'll hand it off to Hammond with 23 on the clock. Right side it goes to Love. 12 seconds left. Hammond now Mosley. Mosley, a little crossover. 6 seconds, a kick out. Hammond passes up the open three. The step back jumper is gonna go. Gets a little fadeaway and gets the friendly roll, and George Ivory was wanting him to shoot the three, and he passed it up. Took a much more difficult two, but he still got the bounce. 6 first half points for Hammond, and led by 13 first half points by Mosley in the senior combo. They finished with 19 of the UAPB 39. We are at halftime. 39-30, UAPB leads Jackson State at the half.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
To get in the way before it happens.
To get a friend home safe.
And to not blame the victim.
It's on us.
To look out for each other.
To
not look the other way.
It's on us to stand up.
To step in.
To take responsibility.
It's on us, all of us,
to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Welcome back inside of H.O. Clemens Arena. Tim Stubbs courtside here on senior night as Giovanni Robinson set to inbound the basketball for the Golden Lions. Up by 9 as we start the second half over Jackson State. Mosley, Hammond, Robinson, Handley, and Love, the original starting five for UAPB to start this second half of action here. Robinson trying to cross over and dribbles it right off the foot. Step back three, will not go as he crossed him over and had a chance to bust the three there, but it didn't work out. That would have been a pretty sweet move. Well, the move was nice, just didn't finish. And Mosley can do that with the best of them for sure. A little runner off the side of the backboard, no good, but the stick back is there, however, for Kevin Bernard. 39-32 makes it a 7-point ball game. Left side to Hammond. And offensive foul. Robinson, the offensive foul, illegal screen, and gives it back, hits his second, gives the ball back to Jackson. So Yetra Specs, the point guard for Jackson, picks up his dribble. Middleton, turnaround 15-footer, too strong. Love the rebound for Pine Bluff. Hammond will push it ahead now. The blow by, now he'll kick it out. Handley, wide open three, rims out, no good. And Robinson steals it and then misses the little bunny inside, and Love's tip does not go. So here's Jackson back on the other end with it. In the corner, driving baseline, the pass, the easy two. Nice feed from Middleton to Trayshawn Bolden, who gets the easy two, and 4 in a row here for Jackson, cuts it to a 5-point game. Hammond left side now. And step back three will not go. Nice dump down low and an and one. Bolden's got it. And here come the Tigers all of a sudden. 6 in a row out of the locker room, cuts it to 3 and a chance for a 3-point play. So just like that, that 9-point lead is all but vanished. Tigers right back in this ball game. To the foul line here, trying to complete the 3-point play is Treshawn Bolden, 6'8", 235 pounds, sophomore forward from Jackson, Mississippi, out of famed Callaway High School. And he's got the free throw. So it is a 2-point ball game here, a 7-0 run for Jackson out of the locker room. Makes it 39-37. Here's Hammond right side, works on Specs. The kick out, Floyd. Now to Hammond, inside to Barry. Barry goes up strong with the right hand, can't get the bounce. And Middleton pulls down the rebound. So now Jackson State, with some bounce in their game, have a chance to tie or take the lead for the first time. Kick out for the tie. Jumper is good, and we are tied. Dontavian Robinson, the 6'4" sophomore out of Jackson, Mississippi, hits the 15-foot jumper in a 9-0 run, and we have a new ball game. That didn't take long. Here's Mosley trying to spin. That's going to be a block either on Bolden. We're going to get Robinson with the block. And 3-point shot in the corner for Hammond. 15:40 to play. Snaps a 9-0 run, big time needed. Hammond now with 9 in the game and a travel called. And timeout called.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout.
Tip me over and pour me out. Oh. The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Cheers. Take time to be a dad today. .32 to go. UAPB brings the basketball up, leading 42-39. As we are set to resume play here. Floyd with the basketball. Now in the corner. Long three again by Hammond. This time no go. Down low, they find a way to get it to the big man, and Middleton scores, and it's a 1-point game, 42-41. Mosley got his man in the air, was looking for a foul, and they wouldn't give it to him. 42-41, still 1-point lead. Specs with the basketball. Long three, top of the key, Brent, this time no. Loose basketball out of bounds, last touch by Jackson. Nope, UAPB, Jackson ball. May have sold that one underneath the basket there. Set to inbound it, Molden. To Brent, back to Bolden, looking down low. Absorbing the contact and drawing the foul was Rayford Worsham. The transfer from Arkansas State out of Waynesboro, Mississippi. Missed the first shot, one more coming up. Second shot, no good. And they're going to say Hammond stepped on the baseline. Are you kidding me? No one was around him. He was getting ready to bring the ball up the court, and I guess he, maybe a heel or something, just barely touched the baseline and gave it right back. In the corner, now back to Specs. Pull up, 15-footer is good, left side, and Jackson State back on top. 43-42 now. Here's Hanley for the lead. No. And a foul called by UAPB, so right now Jackson has the momentum. Step back here for Worsham. Picking up his dribble was Bernard. Specs dribble drive and loses it, but then saves it at the last second. Blocked by Whiting, and here we go on a run out. Whiting with the left hand, and they're going to call him for traveling. Oh, my. Blew the break on that one. Yeah, UAPB on another run out. This time, Hanley reverse layup is good as bodies hit the floor. Now steal here by Whiting to Hanley again, the kick out. And a foul call to reach in here on Jackson's. UAPB's turned up the intensity. 44-43, 1 point lead. And get the ball back. A nice steal there by Whiting as he caught it over the shoulder like a receiver. Here's Mosley, the blow by, the finger roll, and a block. He almost had an and one. That was too sweet. He's banged up a little bit as he's favoring that right leg. First shot is good. "12 minutes to go. Next dead ball will be a media break. Second free throw is good. UAPB up by 3, 46-43. Now Mosley with 14 in the game to lead all scorers. And a strong drive and erased by Whiting on the baseline. Did they get a foul or just out of bounds? I think it was just a clean block. It's going to be Jackson State ball, but we're going to have a media timeout.
You can be a hero by being prepared for an emergency. First, make a plan. Call a family meeting to plan for things like how to connect with loved ones after an emergency or your escape route.
I am not fast.
Build a kit. When disaster strikes, it's important to have enough supplies to last 3 days. And don't forget the batteries.
Low battery.
Visit ready.gov/kids for more preparedness tips.
Here on the inbound. It's stripped, almost stolen. In the corner, just throwing it up with the shot clock winding down. It's going to be a shot clock violation. UAPB is going to get it back here. With 11:23 to play. Here's Whiting, the dump off, and the nice finish by Floyd. Whiting with the assist. Back on the other end and just not finishing smoothly. Look at that steal. And behind his back, he's showing out now. Mosley, the lob and the jam. Are you kidding me? Yes, sir. Mosley with the pick, behind the back dribble, and the lob to the heavens. And Hanley finishes in style. That was too sweet. 10:23 to play. There was the alley-oop miss there to Whiting, but they didn't give up on it. As Mosley comes up with a nice pick and then behind the back dribble and the perfect lob, and Hanley with the two-handed smash from the heavens. That was beautiful. That's good basketball. Boom, right into your living room. Archie Howard on the shot underneath the goal. Gotta love that. Here's we resume play after the big time steal and dunk between Mosley and Hanley. Good defense here by UAPB. They get it back. Mosley right back, and boy, is he feeling it or what? Guy right in his face, and he's still able to bust it. And Mosley can do that with the best of them. He's having a big time night, 16 points as Jackson State finally scores. UAPB was down and they come back and take a big lead, or by 9 rather. They rebuild that 9-point lead, which they just had lost, and now the Golden Lions turn it over carelessly. That's the second time we've seen that, an unforced turnover. Then a long three, and it's Brent again. His third three-pointer of the game, and that 9-point lead quickly, 5 in a row, and it's back to 4. My goodness. Jackson State not going away, 9 minutes to play. In the lane, Floyd goes up with the left hand off the glass and scores. Floyd with 4. Bolden and turns it over. .8:49 to play in the game. 54-48. Trying to save it was Hammond, but he wasn't able to do so. So it's going to give it back to Jackson now with UAPB up by 6 with 8.5 to play. Here on the baseline, tough contested jumper is good by Janarius Middleton, about 16, 17 feet deep with a man bearing down on him, and hits the jumper. Backdoor lob going for Whiting. Couldn't get it to go, but there to clean it up was Floyd. Lead back to 6. 56-50, 7:45 to play. Brent in the corner now going baseline with it is Bernard. Tip stolen away. Here come the Golden Lions in transition. Hanley couldn't handle a tough pass around his kneecaps and lost it out of bounds. We'll see if Maybe Middleton touched it last for Jackson. We'll figure it out during the media timeout. 7:32 to play. We'll step aside. Lots of action here tonight. Very entertaining senior night. UAPB leads it 56-50 over Jackson State. Right back in a moment.
Here we go. We're gonna make some juice.
It's gonna be good.
She's excited. A little bit of kale.
Please don't put this on
I'm putting it all over the line.
It's wet. It needs something. No, it'll go.
Don't break my juicer. Looks good.
You ready to try it?
Come on, baby.
Challenge your kids to be active and eat healthy.
It's okay.
Okay, all right.
They might surprise you.
She took another sip. You saw it?
Search We Can for more ideas on how you and your kids can get healthy together.
As they inbound the basketball here, we resume play. That was just too much. All right, 7:26 to go. Let's restore some order here. UAPB up 6. Whiting trying to get it down low, and he throws it away, and George Ivory not happy. Kick it out in the lane, and they score it now down low. (56-52). Here's Robinson. Trying to get it to Whiting, missing it underneath was Brown, but Barry chases it down. Now Whiting back to Barry. It's going to be Robinson, rise and fire for three. Yes, sir. Big three right there. The Golden Lions needed that. Pushes the lead back to 7 with 6.5 to go. 59-52. Three in the corner. Rims out, no good. Loose ball rebound. Jackson State's got it. To Brent now. And UAPB is going to come back with it. Up by 7, 59-52. Knifing his way through a double team. The kick out. Robinson misses this time. He was filling it there and was going to let it fly. Step by Specs. Brent off a curl, forces up a bad three, misses the whole rim off the backboard, no good. Could have got a better look than that. .456 to play. 59-52, 7-point ball game. Not sure what the holdup here is, but Step back three. Mosley, yes, sir. It has been his night. 19 points in the game. He has had an awesome night. That was from deep. 62-52, largest lead of the game for UAPB by 10. The kick out, Specs for three, got it. Back to 7, they won't go away. Here's Hanley. Now Mosley splits a double team. They're going to call him for a charge. George Ivory didn't like it. Did not like it. Got a media timeout. We'll step aside here. We've seen a little bit of everything, and I mean, we've seen a little bit of everything here tonight. 3:53 to play. 62-55, UAPB leads Jackson State by 7 here on senior night. Back in a moment.
This is my computer.
This is your computer. Let's go on the internet.
Let's go. Click it.
Yes.
Okay.
I cursor in between the R and the E. If I say dot, I want you to just push the period.
She's gonna love me all over again now.
That's it. Jamaica, here you come.
Here we go.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. And I did it by myself. Feel smarter.
62-55, UAPB with a 7-point lead. Jackson State with the basketball. They'll bring it up here. Specs, the point guard, a sophomore at Monroe, Louisiana. Worsham now left side to Brent. Back to Worsham. Now inside, turnaround jumper. Middleton connects from about 15, and he's had a nice ball game. Middleton now with 14 points, 6 rebounds tonight. And the lead's back to 5, so UAPB still got some work to do. Good pass for 3, Mosley. This time it's short. Hanley almost had the rebound, but out-battled and out-positioned there just a touch by Bernard. 62-57. .257 to play. Big possession here for Jackson State. And forcing up a tough shot. Love cannot believe the foul was called on him, but Bernard's going to draw the foul, and he's going to shoot 2 free throws here. Love's been quiet offensively tonight, just his second foul, and he's got 3 points in the game, but kind of a quiet night for Love, who is a junior. One more coming up here, trying to make 2 of 2, and does not, misses the second. So UAPB with a 62-58 lead with 2:45 remaining. Trying to put this one away. Here's Love, the foul line, the kick out. Robinson passes up the 3, pull up, 16-footer will not go. Timeout's going to be called here by Wayne Brent, head coach for Jackson State. With 2:33 left, Jackson seeing a little door opening here.
You feel it from the moment you enter our campus. It's a legacy of greatness. We are the Golden Lion family, committed to innovation and truth. We all come from different places, but now call the Pride Lands home. Whether it's the sciences, arts, or business, we're shaping the minds that one day will reshape the world. The University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. Become a part of the pride.
2:33 to go, 62-58. And Golden Lions trying to hang on, led by 9 at halftime. Jackson State came back, actually took a 3-point lead. And the Golden Lions built up a 10-point lead after that. And now it's dwindled back down to just 4. So it's been a game of runs. Either team is led by more than 10. But it's been a good game. Jackson State inbounds the ball down 4 here. The big possession for them. Try to get it inside, a two-handed flush. Big time dunk there by Kevin Bernard. A 6'5" junior goes up, grown man style with 2 hands and throws it down. Let's see if that'll wake the Golden Lions up a bit. Just over 2 to play. It's a 2-point game, and Jackson State's fired up. Now the Golden Lions need to respond here. 2 minutes to play. 15 on the shot clock. Robinson now back to Love in the lane. Love, the kick out. Hanley, big 3, will not go. And now Jackson State can tie or take the lead. And suddenly this game has really tightened up. Left side to Brent. Golden Lions got to close this one out. The kick out to Specs, almost lost it there. Down low, will not go, but a whistle and a foul is called, and Hanley got tied up there with Kevin Bernard, and not sure what they got, actually, and maybe looking to see if it was a flagrant foul or whatever, but I know they're going to be wanting to come over here and look at it. See if you can run that replay for me again, guys, because they're coming over here to look at it. 1 second while I talk to them. As the officials take a look at the replay to see if it was a flagrant foul or not. So I think that was helpful, guys. Appreciate it. They got to see what they needed to see, and I think it was incidental contact pretty much, so that worked out good for us. Good job, UAPB TV crew. With 1:18 to go, and I'm having a hard time hearing in my headset now after moving stuff around, but first free throw is good. Second one's good. We're tied at 62. 1:15 to go, anybody's ball game. Hanley. Left side, out top of the key, picks up his dribble. 1 minute to play, tied at 62. Bad pass, almost stolen by Middleton. Going up for the dunk was Love. He was going to give them a little bit of their own medicine, but he lost the handle as it was knocked away and he was fouled. 53 seconds left. Jovan Love to the foul line, trying to give UAPB the lead. And missed it. Battle for the rebound, loose ball. Robinson thought he should have had it, but he's not going to win it. And now they're going to come over here and look again to see if they can tell if it was out on somebody. See if you can give me another replay of that, guys. Yeah, no, you're fine, man. I don't know if they have a replay or not, but if you got anything from that last play where it went out of bounds, see if you can. It was 53 seconds left when it went out of bounds. See if you can back it up, or if you have anything showing that, because they want to look at it again to see who the ball went out of bounds. And missed it. Battle for the rebound, loose ball. Robinson thought he should have had it, but he's not going to win it. 50 seconds left, and it's going to be Jackson State basketball and a chance to take the lead. Kick out, top of the key, 7 on the shot clock. Down low, 3 on the shot clock. They throw it away. And a timeout called. They're going to say last touch by UAPB, but Jackson's going to have 3 seconds. Here on the inbound, 3 on the shot clock. And now 2 on the shot clock. Ball got knocked out by UAPB, and they want to keep coming over here and looking to see if we have a replay, guys, so be ready. After you do it one time, they're going to want to replay everything in the final minute. So let's see if we can see anything. If this is the one that just happened, I don't know if you can tell or not. Yeah, can you let that keep playing throughout the entirety of the play?
That's your problem. That table. It ain't my referee.
Let's see. Can it go further than that? Or does it just stop right there? That was a pretty good shot, but I needed to see the ball go out of bounds a little further, but I don't think they're going to come look at it. But that was close. But they're not going to come look at it. They already would have, I think. I think they got discouraged on the last one. But 2 on the shot clock, but be ready. We may have to come back and look at one in a second. There's a 3 for the lead. No good. Mosley, the rebound. He's fouled. 13 seconds left. The senior guard from Marion, Arkansas to the line. A chance to give UAPB the lead, I believe. Or no, it's only 5 team fouls, 6 team fouls, and they're still not in the bonus. So UAPB is going to have to inbound this ball, and Hanley is really limping back to the bench here. Wild night to finish the season. Been a long night of basketball. "13 seconds left. Hanley will inbound it to Hammond. You got Mosley, Love, and Robinson also in the game. Original starting 5. The kick out. Mosley kicks it to Hanley. Hanley for the lead. Rims out, no good, but the tip is there for Jovan Love. And I'm not sure if the game is over or not. They got to wait a second. They got to put a little time back on the clock. But Jovan Love followed it up and laid it in with about a second or less than a second left, and they may come over and look at the monitor again, guys, just to see how much time was on the clock, just to let you know. Let's see. Let's see if you can tell. It's still .2. That's the problem. I needed to see it, the time as it was recording. 3 seconds. You can see the scoreboard there. 2. Let's see. Oh, it's going out on me here on my monitor. About a 1.6 seconds. They're going to come look at it right now. All right, hold on. All right, back that play up. Yeah, back it up, guys, where you just were, Randy. Back it up where you laid it in. I got the officials here looking at it right now. That same replay you just showed me, back it up. All right, let's see. All right, we got it. You can see it's 2 here. All right, back it up a little bit, let it run. And when it goes through the, pause it when it goes through the hoop. All right, let it keep going. Go a little further. All right, stop it right there. All right, rewind just a little bit. About 1.6. All right. Go up a little bit, go back a little bit, back a little bit, back just a little bit. Back just a little bit. Go back to where the ball is going through the net. All right, now forward, just a little bit forward, real slow. All right, keep going, just like that. All right, pause it right there. It's about 1.6. All right, you're good. The video keeps going out over here on my monitor. So we're good. They're done. They're done with it now. But I don't know if it's videos like that back in the production room or not. But here courtside, it keeps shorting out a lot. So it's kind of hard to tell. Doing a little bit of everything here tonight. This is fun. So we've got it figured out. All right, 1.6 seconds left is what we've settled on here, guys. UAPB leads by 2, 64-62. And Jackson State is set to inbound it. And they'll have one shot to win it here. Pretty much going to have to be at least half court or more. And there it is. It's going to be Worsham from midcourt, and it's short. And the Golden Lions win it here on senior night by a score of 64-62, the final. So
What a game. Let me get my credits out here because I'm a little discombobulated as we speak as well. All right, our crew here tonight from earlier, Shelley Roby Ingram, William Lawson, Artravius Swanigan, Jarrell Graves, Randy Kelley, and Archie Howard. And for Finley Hill, back in the studio, I am Tim Stubbs saying so long. Final score, UAPB 64, Jackson State 62. And a last-second tip-in by Jovan Love wins it here on senior night that had a little bit of everything. Fun night. We say so long for our basketball season from UAPB TV and 89.7. So long, good night, go Lions.